Showdown. Showdown. Danger zone in showdown. Danger zone in showdown.
Hello? 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 Alright, just working on some settings here.
Danger zone incoming.
I am bombarded, Crystal, with Amazon ads. Constant. By the way, they're not targeting well, clearly. But, you know, I'm watching this thing. It's like, at Amazon, we give you $18 an hour, healthcare, 20 months of maternity. And I was watching this. I'm watching this thing. It's like, at Amazon, we give you $18 an hour. Wow, this is really interesting because you can see that the public push on the propaganda from their end is like, we'll take care of you, but you better not join a union. We'll take care of you, better do exactly as we say. So this very much is in a direct response to that. I mean, I guess in one way you can say, look, it's not a terrible thing in order for them to offer higher wages in response to this historic union campaign, but trying to do it in this split the difference way, tried and true union busting tactic of old.
I mean, yeah, it's blatant retaliation. And the irony is, you know, whether it's Amazon or Starbucks or any other anti-union corporate boss, they want to convince you like, oh, the union's not going to help you at all. They're not going to improve your wages and benefits. But then this is proof positive that even just the fact that there's a threat of the union is forcing them, is forcing their hand to provide better conditions, better benefits. So it already, even just the possibility that stores are going to unionize has already improved conditions for workers across the board. So it also really undercuts their argument that like, oh, the union doesn't help you at all. Totally unrelated matter. We're going to lift pay, guys. How do you feel about that? So anyway, really, you know, probably illegal tactic, and we'll keep an eye on what the NLRB is ultimately going to do with this one. The other story we wanted to mention to you is Chris Smalls, president of Amazon Labor Union, is headed to the White House today. Let's put this up on the screen. He is going to meet with Kamala Harris and Secretary of Labor Marty Walsh. They're going to meet today, Thursday, in person with labor organizers, including Chris Smalls and other attendees from Starbucks, REI, and more. So this is something that Bernie Sanders has been pushing for, at least to have a White House meeting. I think it's kind of lame that Biden won't be there personally.
All right, we're going to pause that for now. This is a good spot.
Marshal your courage, Spartan. We're flying solo.
One for one, not ideal. Gotta get some of these 5s and 4s down. Motherfucker spawned right on my body. God damn it. I got 4. Oh. Ah! No! No! This guy's been beating my ass the entire time. Alright, we gotta make this one last. Jumps into fire.
Ten Spartans remaining.
Alright. See, oh, we gotta wait to the end.
Kamala? Like, why would, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most pro-union president
Yes.
in history can't take a little time out of his day to, you know, go and meet with the most inspiring new labor movement leaders in the country. Anyway, that's happening. And then you also have Senate Budget Committee, of course, chaired by Bernie Sanders, holding a hearing on Amazon, and Chris Smalls will be testifying. I did get a little bit of an exclusive for us, Sagar,
Okay,
on 2
tell us,
items.
tell us.
So first of all, Chris previewed for me a little bit of what his testimony to the Senate Budget Committee will be. And one of the things he's going to be pushing for is just funding the NLRB. And this is something that the new general counsel for the National Labor Relations Board has been talking about. Union elections are up 57%. I think that's the right number year over year. So there's been a massive increase in the number of workplaces that are filing for union elections. And yet their funding every year continues to go down. And I think it's important to juxtapose this with the fact that, you know, they like billions out the door casually all day, every week for new, you know, military weapons. But when it comes to, you know, they're not asking for anything special here, just literally the amount of money and staff and resources to do the basics of their job. And that seems to be too much to ask. So I know that's one thing he's going to be talking about to the Senate Budget Committee today. So we'll look forward to that. And then the other little exclusive I got for us is what the drip is going to be.
Okay.
What the fit is for today at the White House. He said he told them, I'm coming as is. I'm not putting on a suit for you at the White House or at...
Well, it's not the president, so I don't care.
Or
but,
the Senate
yeah.
Budget Committee. I knew you'd have an issue with this. I personally love it. I love that he just embraces like, this is who I am, and if you don't want me there, no problem. I don't need to come. So he told me he was gonna wear all black, and he has a jacket that says history on the back, and he's got some black and white Nikes that he's planning to wear. And of course, the ALU t-shirt
Fit check.
underneath. So that's a little Breaking Points exclusive for you there.
Yeah, like I said, he's meeting with Kamala, so, you know, as far as
So
I'm
you don't
concerned,
care?
anybody could wear a t. I'd wear a t-shirt. That's a joke. I would put on a suit. But anyway, I don't find it as disrespectful whenever it's the vice president and not the president.
Listen, I personally love the energy of like, listen, this is how I'm
It's
coming.
fair that at least he said, if you don't want me to come like
Then
that,
I'm not
that's fine.
that's fine.
I respect that, actually.
Yeah.
So I think that that's okay.
Yeah, so there you go.
All right, so we have a hilarious one. I went deep on this for the benefit of everyone. So we, of course, you know, remember the horse medicine, horse dewormer phase of the ivermectin discussion. Feels like a lifetime ago, but I think it was literally like 3 months ago. Anyway, so obviously that was attacked by the media. Ivermectin was censored from the internet. Obviously, the efficacy of that remains up in the air. You can go into
the
the
latest
research.
studies seem to indicate it doesn't do anything.
Look, I saw some pushback on that. By the way, I don't care anymore. Okay, just, you know, do whatever you want. At this point, COVID's mostly a cold, so you can deal with it. Now, from this point forward, though, it has set a standard, of course, by both Twitter and in general by the media. We should be critically covering drugs that people are taking experimentally, and we should be labeling them horse medicine if, in fact, you are experimenting with those drugs. Now, in the wake of the Roe versus Wade case, we have a hilarious demonstration which was both allowed on Twitter and has yet to receive any of the fact-check freak-out coverage that we saw with the ivermectin debate. Let's put this up there on the screen. Okay, so Motherboard, a distributor, part of
Alright, let's do some ranked to knock out the other one. Oh, I'm unranked. Ooh, I gotta be sweaty. I got some Stellaris patch notes right now. Yo, is there no one playing ranked right now? Are you joking? Bro, are you joking? We'll just have to do open, dude. See, yeah, open, immediately got one. I don't really like that armor. This is clearly the best one. I only got 2 fucking helmets. Some of those would be sick, but too bad they're locked behind fucking paywalls.
Slayer.
Slayer. Let's do this shit, fellas.
Rack up the most kills to achieve victory.
Enemy there. Enemy Spartans are closing in. In my sights.
Double kill.
Target spotted. Taking cover. Close.
This rank goes hard.
In my sights.
M41 Spanker, inbound.
Rocks in 5.
Another one down.
Rocket's down.
Got multiple targets.
It's on my body.
Pop their shields. Enemy there.
A conqueror's weapon. In your hands.
360. Double kill.
You're a machine, Spartan. A machine that produces victory.
Halfway to victory.
Lots of grenades.
M41 Spanker inbound. M41 Spanker available.
Enemy there. Target spotted.
Nearing victory.
GG, fellas. Oh shit, that was too early, my bad.
Target spotted. Spartan down.
Tangle's closing in.
Enemy there.
M41 Spanker inbound.
Closing in.
Kill.
In my sights.
M41 Spanker available.
Victory. Stay check.
GG's.
GG. This is King of the Hill. Or Oddball.
Strongholds.
Let's get this dub.
Lay claim to the zones and defend them. We've captured Bravo.
Your team scoring.
The enemy has captured Alpha. Stronghold Charlie is ours.
Too slow.
Stronghold Charlie lost.
Enemy team scoring.
We've captured Charlie.
Your team scoring.
Stronghold Bravo lost.
Enemy team scoring.
We've captured Alpha.
Your team scoring.
M41 Spanker available. Stronghold Bravo lost.
Enemy team scoring.
Tango's closing in.
Your team scoring.
Nice.
The enemy has captured Alpha. The enemy has captured Charlie. We've captured Alpha. Irresistible force. Lead
Fuck!
object.
Tango's closing in.
Stronghold Charlie is ours.
Enemy team scoring. Your team scoring.
It's yours. Now we keep it that way. M41 Spanker inbound. Stronghold Charlie lost. M41 Spanker available. Stronghold Alpha lost. Stronghold Charlie lost.
Enemy team scoring.
We've captured Charlie.
Your team scoring. Halfway to victory.
The enemy has captured Bravo.
Enemy team scoring.
Stronghold Charlie lost. M41 Spanker inbound. It's yours. Now we keep it that way. M41 Spanker available. We've captured Alpha.
Your team scoring.
The enemy has captured Alpha. Stronghold Alpha is ours. Stronghold Charlie lost.
Enemy team scoring. Your team scoring.
Let's see them try to take it from us. The enemy has captured Bravo.
Enemy team scoring.
Stronghold Alpha is ours.
Your team scoring.
Stronghold Charlie lost. M41 Spanker inbound. Stronghold Bravo lost. M41 Spanker available.
Enemy Spartans are closing in!
The enemy has captured Alpha. Stronghold Alpha is ours. Stronghold Charlie lost.
Nearing victory.
Stronghold Alpha lost.
Enemy team scoring. Your team scoring.
Dude, nut butt goof, you're fucking cracked, dude. Fuck! Ah! He fucking got me back!
Enemy team
Fucking ah! There we go. Fucking teabag him back for that shit, bro.
M41 Spanker inbound. Stronghold Bravo is ours.
Your
GG.
team scoring. Victory.
Good shit.
Vice News put out this piece post Roe versus Wade. Misoprostol, which is relatively easy to acquire from veterinary sources, since in addition to medically inducing abortions, is also used to treat ulcers in horses. And Crystal, Vice is sharing there a anarchist collective advisory that you can make your own do-it-yourself abortion pill by specifically acquiring horse medicine. And as we said, they specifically referred to ivermectin at that time during the Rogan scandal, saying Rogan has recovered from COVID-19 and used his first show back to spread misinformation about the horse deworming drug that he took. Now, Motherboard, whenever it was confronted with this side-by-side comparison, they had this to say, quote, "You may be reminded of ivermectin, which is used to control parasites in horses. It became a favored but ineffective COVID treatment among conspiracy theorists. The main difference here in our reporting is that misoprostol does something other than giving you the shits." So that is their...
But that's kind of fair, right? Like, the thing that they're talking about it for is actually proven to have the impact that they're saying it has.
I guess. I mean, I just think in general, at the time, what was being put out... By the way, ivermectin, as I understand it, doesn't have any of the negative side effects. It's been put out and used by billions of people, I believe, specifically in the developing world.
Yeah, but not the horse version, which is way...
Let's get this dub.
On the other hand,
Hill ready.
rockets.
Hill controlled.
Shield's popped.
Fucking cracked, bro! Look at this guy. He's got a good Spartan. Good Spartan on him. You got a good one on him. You sure -y.
The old saying goes, pew pew.
Your team about to score.
Shit's so noisy. What the?
Your team score. Hill incoming. Hill ready. Enemy team took the hill.
Yeah, that shit is noisy as fuck.
Hill controlled.
M41 Spanker available.
Hill controlled. Double kill.
Red letter day indeed.
Enemy team took the hill.
Let's close this shit out, fellas. Oh, my man's got bodied.
Rock wall deployed.
Uh-oh. Can't let them catch up to us like this. Let's get on that point.
Enemy about to score.
Spartan down.
Kill. Hill controlled.
Spartans are closing in.
There we go. There we go. Oh shit, we got a long ways to run.
Enemy team took the hill. Hill control. Your team about to score.
M41 Spanker inbound.
That was a good kill.
M41 Spanker available.
Enemy Spartans
Nice.
Your team scored. Hill incoming. Hill ready. Enemy team took the hill.
Damn, I wanted to get that nade off before.
Enemy team took the
Miz
hill.
got bodied.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
Hill control.
There you go. Find you!
Enemy team took the hill. Enemy about to score.
Oh, we can't let that happen, Phyllis. We gotta close them out.
Hill control. Enemy team took the hill. Hill control.
Keep your head down.
M41 Spanker inbound.
Your team about to score.
Closing in.
M41 Spanker available.
Enemy team took the hill.
Alright, they'll get that one. They'll get that one.
Enemy team scored. Hill incoming.
Enemy Spartans
Hill ready. Hill control. Enemy team took the hill.
Fuck! He got me. Fucker.
Hill control.
Marshmallow in a microwave.
are under us.
Your team about to score.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
Enemy team took
Nah,
the hill.
nah, we're gonna shut that shit down.
M41 Spanker inbound.
Hill control.
M41 Spanker available.
Nah, it's GG's, bro. We got this.
Your team scored.
Oh, it's to 5 in ranked. My bad.
Hill ready. Hill control. the hill. Hill control. Nearing victory. Enemy team took the hill.
Enemy shields down.
Hill control.
M41 Spanker inbound.
A shield spot.
Nice. GG.
GG's.
Hell yeah. Yoink.
much larger quantity.
Okay.
And more, right.
I'm not a doctor.
I know.
All right. You know,
Listen, I did have a little bit of a different take on this though, because
I mean, okay. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
well, I was just gonna say, I
Yeah.
read the article that this was about,
Yes.
and I think the point of the article was more like, these are the, it wasn't like, go out and make your DIY anti-abortion pills, or abortion pills, guys. It was like, kind of a warning of these are the type of lengths and measures
Yes.
that women under in a post-Roe world are likely to go to. And I mean, judging by history, that's probably just the case.
Oh, it's
This is sort of like
definitely true.
this is sort of like the modern version of the, you know, the back alley abortion and the coat hanger. So I saw it in a different light than you did.
I definitely
here.
agree with you that that's what the article is about, but the
Yeah.
headline specifically is sharing instructions to make DIY abortion pills. So
Well, it says anarchist
yes,
collective shares instructions to make DIY abortion. And
Right.
in the article, they don't go out of their way to be like, I think they do have some language in there about like, guys, not a great idea to like
I mean,
DIY
should we not
your
tell
own
people that? Yeah, be like,
meds.
hey guys, like don't take horse meds and you know,
Yes.
try and DIY
Correct.
any of this.
Yeah,
So,
but
like, I
it
think
seemed to
that's-
me like the point was like a warning about these are the sort of dystopian measures that we're going.
And that's a fair
towards here.
point, which a decent amount of people actually do make for people who are reluctantly pro-choice. Anyway, more what I thought is that the treatment that this is getting seems pretty ridiculous because actually it trended all across of Twitter. It didn't receive any of the negative coverage. And even people who are sympathetic and are very much within the point that you're making, Crystal, were not as quick in order to jump on it. So it's like, look, is horse meds good or bad? How about this? It's always bad. And we should just tell people, hey, consult with a physician, a doctor. You shouldn't be trying to DIY your own abortion pills specifically. I mean, I can't think of a more horrific thing in order to try and screw around with. So look, your point well taken within the article itself, but I do think that the treatment of the two stories does tell us quite a bit about like which horse drugs are apparently allowed and good for discussion on the internet, and then which not even a horse drug really, but you know, castigated as a horse drug
Yeah.
at the time, which are completely
But again-
off limits.
Again, there is a key difference here in that this particular horse drug seems to have more medical evidence behind it in terms of having the effect that they're talking
At
about
the
versus the
time,
other one.
there was some studies which showed clinical use of ivermectin, not like a ton.
Listen,
obviously.
I was
And
against
there
the censorship of, you know,
no, I know you were, but
discussion
I'm saying
about
there was
ivermectin.
Japan, you know, there were some Indian cases, and well, that people could point to and say, hey, maybe this thing works. And you know, this is a different time. It was like September of 2021. I just went in and checked. So I think there was a decent enough case, pretty much for the exact same thing. I'm sure there's all kinds of side effects from whatever that. Look, anything that medically induces an abortion does not seem to be one of those things you should be screwing around with, regardless.
Yeah.
I probably would say ivermectin is.
Ready yourself for a glorious hunt.
Oh, I'm like, where'd this guy come from? Fucking stole both your kills, fucker. Oh, it feels good. Oh, yes, to be in this stage already. Damn, what was that fucking chandelier shit?
10 Spartans remaining.
Fuck! I mistimed that shit. Damn, 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 damn! Mistimed it. Fuck! Probably would have had that. Be close to me. Not kill him. Damn! 14 kills, motherfucker! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Remaining.
Oh.
Danger zone incoming. Danger zone incoming. 4 Spartans remaining.
Machine guns suit you, Spartan.
Three Spartans remaining. Danger zone incoming.
Getting commendation.
Danger zone incoming. Victory.
Oh yeah, baby! Fuck yes! Verse LSS victory, baby! Oh yeah! Give me some color on the guy. Oh, with a melee attack, okay. Oh no, not from behind. Oh, quick play. Wow, I have so many XP boosts. That was good. That was a good one. I won. You gotta pick your fights wisely, and you gotta get those power-ups and use them.
Elimination.
And outmaneuver people. If you can get that assault rifle early, oh, that's where it's at.
Going it alone, eh? Excellent. Deftly mangled.
Fuck! My tracking was off on that one. Yeah, 3 kills in? Yeah, 3 kills in right off the bat. That's off to a good start. Two of which were the melees that I needed. Second melee. Fuck, that's a lot of fucking... That's a lot of fucking melee. I gotta get 25? I got 3 so far. Well, in this round, so that'd be 8. Ah! I should have went rifle there. Let's slow it down. We already got our weapons. No! Fuck.
Ten Spartans remaining. Four Spartans remaining. Danger zone incoming.
Plasma grenades acquired. Grapple shot acquired. Perforated.
Danger zone incoming. Three Spartans
Fuck!
remaining.
I went aggressive. I went aggressive on him, bro.
Once again, I am not a doctor. Seems probably safer
I am not a doctor.
in order to use. However, as you said, the horse deworming version, probably much stronger. I did check though, my dog's heartworm medicine is ivermectin, which I thought was hilarious. I was giving my dog a heart. I was like, oh my god, this is ivermectin. I was like, oh, I guess let's take some of this.
Stash some just in case.
Yeah, I should stash some for myself. I actually don't care if I get COVID.
We should say for the YouTube,
Yeah,
whatever
don't
out
take
there.
medical advice.
Don't take our medical advice.
Yes.
Don't DIY it with horse meds, even the
please.
ones that
Do
have
not
more
DIY
efficacy behind
meds,
them.
period. Okay, how about that one?
Yes.
Let's put all the disclaimers out there.
Okay. With all that being said, Sagar, what are you looking at?
Well, when I look back at my ideological evolution over the last couple of years, one of the most important monologues I ever wrote was after the death of RBG. It was about 50 days before the
Danger zone incoming. Showdown. Defeat.
Oh, you fucking won. How to download Twitch videos.
If you're for partners and Turbo and Prime, have a limited 1,000 things, and then we jump into the VODs from today or whatever the.
Try to figure out how I can store my VOD. We need melees. That's what we need.
buy it with horse meds, even the
please.
ones that
Do
have
not
more
DIY
efficacy behind
meds,
them.
period. Okay, how about that one?
Yes.
Let's put all the disclaimers out there.
Okay. With all that being said, Sagar, what are you looking at?
Well, when I look back at my ideological evolution over the last couple of years,
Elimination.
Oh, I want that one to be mine.
Ready yourself for a glorious hunt.
Who fucking got me? Oh. Oh, melee kill, boy. Fuck! I really tried to dodge my way out of that one. Remember, we need some melees.
Overshield obtained. Spike obtained.
Where the fuck did these people go? God damn it.
10 Spartans remaining.
I'm not getting enough melees here at all. Really? Behind me?
Dynamo grenades obtained. Shield boosted.
Spartans remaining.
One of the most important monologues I ever wrote was after the death of RBG. It was about 50 days before the 2020 election. Honestly, it feels like a lifetime ago. But at the time, I remember sitting down, watching all my GOP friends around me, really excited beyond the belief at her death and frankly the implications for Roe versus Wade, and thinking, man, there's got to be a better way than this. So I thought we would go through and look at the different parts, which I still think are very relevant. Here's what I wrote that day, quote, "We're all getting played by the elites of this country, who have designed the system exactly this way in order to even remove the illusion of choice from our lives. Let me explain. Right now, if you're pro-life or you're pro-choice, you're pro-gun or anti-gun or pro or con, whatever your divisive social issue is, you basically have a gun to your head. If you're culturally conservative and you want a chance at preserving it through the courts, you should probably vote for Trump. And if you're culturally progressive and you'd want your agenda codified and expanded into law, you should probably vote for Joe Biden. And I want to be clear, that is the reality of the situation, and many millions of people will act accordingly on November 3rd. But why the hell is it that way?" Here's what I continued. I said, quote, "Why? Well, because starting in the 1970s, Congress decided to explicitly make a choice. Debating abortion, gay marriage, guns, and all these other issues is very hard. Congress, hating doing hard things because then they might have to answer for them to the voters at the ballot box, both parties embraced the same strategy. Kick everything to the courts. Everything to the courts, including abortion and guns. And then Obamacare, Citizens United, Keystone Pipeline, antitrust law. So now, we live under one of the great cons perpetuated upon the American people. We are now held hostage to our respective cultural values and forced to vote for people based upon a vote that they will then make a few times in a 6-year term in the U.S. Senate. And every single one of those senators knows something else too. At the end of the day, even if you're mad at them, you're probably still going to vote for them if you agree with them on social issues. Why? Because they will cast a vote for a Supreme Court justice who will then rule the way that you want on public policy. So they can screw us all day long economically, they can deny us stimulus payments, they can let the country rot, and they can vote to keep our troops in Afghanistan. But come voting time, they can come back to the district and claim, I have delivered on the promise to vote the right way on the court. What I wrote that day remains even more true today. A victory of the GOP that can take back to its evangelical base is taking just a few votes to confirm somebody in the Senate. Now, I guarantee you that if and when Trump runs for re-election, many evangelical and Catholic leaders will crawl over glass in order to vote for him, as he's the guy who actually delivered. And again, when I say delivered, it was 3 days of his nearly 1,000 days as president that he nominated somebody to the Supreme Court. That's enough for them. And look, I'm not going to judge. It's not my belief system. But don't we want something better for our political system? Here's how I think I ended that monologue. Quote, "I am just so sick of having to fall into this trap every single time. The trick that helps corporatists in Congress the most is making every single election existential. Why? Because when things are existential, then everything else goes out the window. How Wall Street conducts business, how large Amazon is, the growing wealth gap in America, the size of student loan debt, the inability for American families to provide for their families, get married or have children. They all go on the back burner in so-called existential times." That, again, seems very prescient. As David Sirota wrote in reaction to the Roe versus Wade news, every oligarch in America is so effing psyched this morning. The country will be arguing about abortion for the next decade while they get to continue ripping everyone off. In fact, I can already confirm, the U.S. Senate is already poised to ditch their entire agenda over the next couple of months and to hold votes on Roe versus Wade that we literally already know the outcome of. They don't have the votes, by the way. That's a spoiler alert. But in the meantime, a landmark piece of legislation that would boost semiconductor manufacturing here at home, help us compete for an independent future, is being put on the back burner. Millions of jobs and possibly the future of the U.S. is at stake technologically. But hey, who cares, except for a weird nerd like me?
People who win, they know what
the war
to
in
do.
Ukraine, the U.S. is currently pursuing a de facto policy of regime change against Russia. Seems important, but that, oh, you probably aren't going to hear about that, which is exactly the gray area that the people in this town love to operate in. They do better when nobody is looking. In fact, in retrospect, some of the most disastrous policy pursuits in the Syrian civil war by the United States happened exactly at the time of the hottest fights in Washington over immigration. Same with Afghanistan and Iraq policy, right before the rise of ISIS. My point on these is that immensely consequential actions are either not pursued or are done